What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, do yourself a favor, subscribe, hit that bell notification, come join the team because we get in baddies over here. All right, shout out to everybody that's booked a one-on-one Zoom call and gotten the help that you're looking for and that you need. Helping a lot of people out. First link in the description. Book your Zoom call right now. Yeah, I've been getting calls talking about, bruh, I'm about to break no contact. Help! What do I do? Well, I know one thing you don't do is contact that girl. Leave her alone. Look, man, I appreciate you guys reaching out, to double check if you should do no contact or not. But as the title of today's video says, no contact is the only way. Y'all trying to, put asterisks on no contact. No contact, but no contact unless. No contact if, maybe, sorta, so-so. Kinda. Y'all freestyling no contact. Come on, stick to the script. No contact means none. Not, oh, if I say and formulate the perfect thing to say, it will trigger something in her mind. And according to my calculation, she's gonna want me back and let me clap cheeks again. Like this, I feel like is genuinely what is going through your mind. Because we all know what goes through our mind during no contact on the guy's end, right? We're sitting there thinking, all right, I messed up. I probably shouldn't have done this. If I did this differently, things would have ended up differently. So I need to find a way to show her that I could change, because if I show her that I could change, then, it comes from a genuine place. She'll believe me this time. I said it before, but I probably didn't give her enough authenticity. Look, man, you were being as authentic as possible right before she broke up with you, right? Because that was you. You were being you. And now things ain't going your way. You're trying to manipulate your damn self, gaslight yourself that you needed to act differently, or you needed to, well, you did need to act differently, but you need to do something now to prove that things will change. And a lot of times when we get our girl back, we go back to our old ways. We just do what we need to do in that moment to get her back without changing the foundation of what was wrong with us and what we did wrong before, right? We just trying to find that quick fix. We just patching it up. It's like a Bandaid without putting ointment on it, without properly treating it, without letting it heal fully. You just put it on and be like, we back in the game. We good to go. Nah. And the reason no contact isn't working for you because you're not really doing it right. First of all, you're contacting directly or indirectly. And then also, she can sniff out the BS. She knows you're just trying to game her. You can't game a gamer. Come on, women know the games. So don't be trying to play the games with her. If you do play a game, play one that you're gonna win. And one you're gonna win is no contact. Because when you cut off contact, cut off all communication, she's gonna go through the cycles. Right? You have to go through your cycles alone, because guess what? That's a part of the suffering that you have to entail and endure throughout this process. It's just the way it is. All right? You could call me, hit me up and be like, Misty, bruh, I'm struggling right now. And I'll help you get through struggling so you struggle less. There is strategy and techniques to get you through it as painless as possible and put you in a more optimistic position to move forward and also continue doing no contact without feeling like that itch and that urge to contact, right? Yeah, man, she's gonna go through the cycle. She's going to, feel relief. She's gonna have that relief stage in the beginning. She's gonna be like, all right, everything's back to normal. I'm free, basically. That is freedom. I ain't gotta stress all this drama. I ain't gotta worry about this, that, whatever it is that you were doing. And the way you were moving, she didn't like it. Now she doesn't have to worry about it, right? Then time goes on. All right, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun with my friends. Cool, living it up, partying. Also, this is a distraction phase. She's trying to distract herself from the fact that it's over with because you guys had a routine. So as much as she wants to feel relief, right? Reality slowly starts to kick in with her that, okay, well, I don't get to see him at this time. We don't get to go to these places together. We don't get to watch these things. We had our shows, we had this, we had that, and we ate food together, and we did everything that is like needed in a day-to-day life and necessity together. And now you guys are apart. So she has to live life on her own, and maybe she wasn't prepared for that. So now she's gonna distract herself. Now she's gonna go party. Now she's gonna go do this. Now she's gonna fly over there. Now she's gonna maybe get her back blown out on a balcony in Miami. I don't know. I'm sorry to break it to you, fam. That's just the reality of the situation. Okay. But yeah, time is gonna go by. You know, you're supposed to be healing. You're supposed to be doing your own thing. You're supposed to be learning from your mistakes, but not just learning, growing and letting things go and doing better than before and becoming the best version of yourself and using this as fuel and not, you know, letting it control you and you controlling the situation. And then, you know what I mean? She's gonna start to miss you. I know this is what you all been waiting to hear, but she's gonna be like, yeah, I miss his scent. I know he had that Magnetic by Mystic best smelling cologne for under $100. He always had it on and he always sprayed it and it always smelled good. And I always want him to blow my back out. Yeah, she's gonna have things like that. I'm joking, but I'm serious. Like, that's something she's gonna miss. Because scent is one of the biggest things that is tied to memory. So that's one of the things she's gonna miss, you know, and you just gonna have it and you're gonna be smelling good for other baddies out there now. She gonna be sick to her stomach. She gonna be checking your social media. What he up to? Who he sharing his scent with? Oh my God, that girl in the background, she look like a baddie. Is he with her? Oh my God. Stalking her page, just trying to figure you out. What you got going on? Still trying to act like everything's fine, everything's okay, everything's cool. I made the decision, I made the right decision. And then time's gonna go by even more and she's gonna realize if she does not make a move, if she does not insert herself into your life, you might move on forever. And she's scared. So she's gonna, like, you know, probably start out with the social media, maybe like a picture, you know, maybe slide up on a story. Doesn't work, man, shoot you a text, call you, FaceTime when you blow up your phone, bang on your door, where you at? I'm just like, hopefully she doesn't do that, because then you might gotta report her for that, because loco, that's a no-no. Come on. But yeah, man, this is a must. This is a must. You have to let her go through these phases. It's the only way. Because if you are trying to do the other way, where you let a little bit of time go by and you get impatient and think that she's gonna move on and this is your only chance to get her back, you're gonna restart it. You're hitting the restart button on everything. You might get a temporary sense of relief because she's gonna respond and you're like, oh, okay, it's not over. She still will respond to me. Whew. Oh my gosh, she still probably cares, da 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 da. But then you realize she's not really giving you the response that you really want. She's not really that interested. It's just kind of like her trying to be cordial. That's not what you want. You want her to want you, really want you back in her life and realize what she missed out on. So you need time to go by. Silence. Silencio. It's gonna help you. I promise. Guarantee it. Okay? So hold on, man. And if you are struggling, like I said, hit me up. First link in the description. You got it. I believe in you. Anyways, man, that is it for the video for today. If you guys liked it, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. Also down below, book you a one-on-one Zoom call. Cop you some Magnetic by Mystic cologne. Cop you some Social on Occasion drip. And until next time, focus on you, and the women will too.
I know some bitches in Cali, they all be calling me daddy. I know some hoes out in Texas, they all be showing affection.